His Hands Mission Society was formed because we wanted to have a place to minister in, where we could go and like to Peru, which is where we felt God calling us to come here. We chose the name His Hands because we decided that really we were God's hands. It's not us that works, it's God who works through us. And that's why we chose the name His Hands, so we could know that it's God that's working, not us. For many years, we have come back to Peru. We have come back and done work with children and work for different things. But this year, God called us to go to Tarapoto. It's a jungle city, and there was a small church there that was needing help. And so what we found out what they needed and what we could supply to help for them. We raised the money to be able to put a new roof inside their church. We also worked on having putting a wall up that was missing, it was only part way up, and laying a concrete floor down a hallway so kids could go to their Sunday school room. And we also fixed up their bathroom. Their bathroom was so old and it just needed to be redone, and so people weren't hitting their head going in. And so we've gotten all that done, and now we've been painting to make things really look nice for a little church that has been here for 70 years preaching the gospel. There's been many of the different church members that have come and helped us. They cook for us, they help us paint. Some of them are laying bricks, some of them are even mixing mortar and stuff to be able to do stuff. And we appreciate everything they've done, but there was one man that really just, it tugged at my heart. And his name was Cesar, and he was 98 years old, and his daughter would come and help us paint. And he would sit in a chair and read his Bible. Oh, it just touched my heart, and asking him what was his favorite verse, it was Psalms 1. And he could recite it for you. And then he would, after a while, he would be a little confused about things, but he'd ask me who I was again, but he'd give me a big old kiss on my hand or my cheek and say, you know, thank you, we love you. He was just an interesting man that I thought, oh Lord, to have spent 45 years with you, which is how long he'd been a Christian. When we came, we knew what we had to do, and we knew what God had showed us that we needed to do, and we did it. It was a little hard some days. I'm not a real good painter, but I painted. But you know, they were blessed because they came. The people, we were blessed because we came. The church was blessed because we came. And now we want to start a new ministry. We want to start out in sometime this coming spring where we can send them money for 6 columns. They need 6 columns to be able to hold up the second floor. We'd like to return in August to be able to put that second floor on, which will be the top of the pastor's house, and up for the children so that they have a room that's safe for them to worship in. Right now they're worshiping in a room that's about to fall in, and if there were an earthquake, it would fall in all around them. I have no doubt in my mind. But what can you do? Where do you fit in all this? Well, to be honest with you, we need you to pray. We need to pray that God will send the workers. Secondly, can you help us buy some columns so that they can get done before we come in August? And thirdly, pray about coming. I'm not a person that does real well with construction, obviously, but I could come and be ministered to by the other people, and they minister to me. And we can all be together working on God's kingdom. That's what's the most important.